Hey guys, Vic here from Theme Park Chasers. Today I'm back for another review, and today I'm going to be reviewing Ferry 225 at Carowinds, located on the border of North and South Carolina, specifically Fort Mills, South Carolina, and Charlotte, North Carolina. This is a B&M Giga that opened in 2015. It has won lots of golden ticket awards for Best Steel Coaster and Best New Edition of in 2015. So before we get into the ride experience and other stuff, I'm gonna be giving away the ride stats. So Ferry 225 obviously has a height of 325 feet, as it says in the name, a top speed of 95 miles per hour, and a track length of 6,602 feet. So it's over a mile, so it's a really, really long ride. Though there is no listed duration, I'm gonna guess it's about between 2 to 3 minutes. I mean, like it's long. So let's get into the POV. So you depart the station, and you start going up the lift hill. So it becomes a bit slow, and then all of a sudden, I guess, yeah, you go fast. You start going faster up the lift hill. And there's a safety spiel telling you to, remain seated, keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle at all times, and blah 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 blah. Just that sort of stuff. So you just continue up the lift hill, and then when you get to the top of the lift hill, you slow down a bit. And then you start going down the 320-foot, 81-degree drop. In this drop, you just feel like you're falling forever. Like, it's a really nice drop. Probably one of my favorite drops on a roller coaster. This is when you'll hit your top speed of 95 miles per hour, and you go into, like, this overbank, like, bank turn. It's a really fun element. Pretty forceful. And at this point, you are just hauling through the layout. You go into, like, these overbanks, like, go to the right. And then you go into this left overbank that goes over the pathway, if you look closely. So you're just zooming over those guests, or people who are going to visit this park for the first time. These massive roller coaster riders zooming through the layout. I mean, it's awesome. So you go into this treble clef element. Really nice element. It's like a wave turn. It's like what you see on Lightning Rod at Dollywood. And then you dive under the pathway into another, like, overbank. Or just bank turn. I mean, I don't know how steep. How bank those turns are. And then you go to, like, a trimmed airtime hill, which you get some decent airtime. And now, here's the weakest part of the ride, which is this helix. I mean, it's okay. Nothing too special, like, nothing to shout about. I mean, like, it's just filler helix. And then you go into probably one of my favorite parts of the ride, which is these back-to-back airtime hills. Really nice airtime. I'd say it's, like, about ejector, like, light ejector, maybe. This ride's basically more on the speed, but also focuses on airtime. And then you hit the brake run. Overall, I think this ride is awesome, like, phenomenal. Like, when I left this ride, I was speechless. Like, this thing is just incredible. Now, Ferry 225 does have some decent theming. It's themed to the hornet, which is probably, like, one of the most aggressive insects on the planet. And that there's these, like, hexagons at the entrance. And I think at this point, when you're, like, diving under the pathway, like, you go into, like, these hexagon lights or some. I mean, it's hard to see because, like, it is, like, during the day. I think at night when the lights turn on, like, you'll see it's, like, these green hexagons. It's really cool. But I didn't ride it at night because the park did close a bit earlier. And to wrap things up, I only ran this ride 3 times, like, once in the front and twice in the middle. And on my first ride, which is, like, the second train of the day, like, the first one was already dispatched, And it still hauled through the layout. Like, oh my gosh, this thing just hauls through the layout. I really like that. So, for Fury 225's final overall score, I'm going to give it a perfect 10. This thing is just awesome. The only coaster that beats Fury 225 is Steel Vengeance at Cedar Point, since that one has way more airtime. And Fury 225, let's say that the coaster doesn't really take the transitions to, like, rapid fire. Like, the coaster doesn't really have a whole lot of rapid fire transitions, but it's mainly more on the speed wall. Steel Vengeance is more on those, like, fast airtime hills or snappy transitions into the inversions or bank turns. Like, this is more like, oh yeah, you're just going to, like, these elements at a fast speed. So, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the notification button to know for a new video. Subscribe to Theme Park Chasers, and stay tuned for more reviews concerning Theme Park Chasers, and I'll catch you guys next time.